and welcome to the Crafty Momma podcast. My name is Dawn and I'll be your host. This is a podcast about knitting, sewing, and other crafty things. And right now it's basically knitting. I am planning on doing some crocheting soon. Hopefully, I teach myself how to crochet. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But yes, welcome to my podcast, episode 7. 7. This is crazy. It really is. Almost 2 months. I can't even. I just can't even. So welcome to all of you that are coming back to spend some time with me again. And for those of you that are new and this is your first time checking out the podcast, welcome, and hopefully you'll like it. If you do, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up, letting me know that I'm doing an awesome job. And yeah, I would love it. So make sure you're doing that. You can find me a few places around the web. On Instagram, I am Crafty Momma _73. And on Ravelry, I'm Crafty Momma 73. And then I have a Ravelry group, a Facebook page, and my Etsy shop are all Crafty Momma Designz. So those are the main places that you can find me and the main ones that I check usually on a daily basis. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest _73, I think. I have it all at the end of the episode, so if you want to make sure on that, you can just click on that stuff or on the down bar below. I'll have it listed there as well. So yeah, welcome. I'm excited to be doing this again. It's hasn't been that long, but my schedule coming up is kind of a little bit hectic. I was off yesterday and today, and then I am in for 5. So I've been thinking about it a little bit. I love doing a podcast every week, but because I work in retail and my schedule changes from week to week, I don't really have a set day that I can podcast. It used to be Sundays, but now with the summer coming and people taking vacations and stuff like that, I've had to work a couple Sundays, which I'm not really happy about, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's been kind of like sporadic all over the place. So I'm hoping to do it over the summer about every 7 to 10 days. I think that sounds about right. Because I was thinking, okay, I'm doing it today, which is Tuesday, the 13th of June already. I cannot freaking believe June is almost half over. Where the hell did the year go? 6 more months and it's Christmas? Are you kidding me right now? That is ridiculous. I am so not even, as much as I like the spring and the fall, and now that I knit more, I'm going to like the fall even more. I don't want to be seeing it just yet. It's going to fly by so quickly anyways. It's going to be ridiculous. Like I said, I work in retail and we were given our notifications on when the next bunch of seasonal stuff is being switched around. We're already receiving some of our back to school merchandise. The kids aren't even out of school yet. Here in Canada, or at least in Ontario, I believe the kids are out on the 30th, 29th or 30th or something, like right to the very end of June, which is crazy. I remember when I was in school, we used to get out around the 22nd, 23rd, and now it's like right at the very end. Anyways, we got a notice. Our back to school displays are supposed to start being set up the first week of July. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That is crazy. Our summer stuff hasn't really been selling. It's been selling a little bit, but not a lot because we just started getting our warm weather. I mean, a week and a half ago, we were still at like the 10, 12 degree mark, which is like what? 50, 60 maybe in Fahrenheit. It's only been this past week and a half or so that we've been hitting the 80s. So people are just starting to buy the pool stuff and the camping stuff and all that kind of stuff, that there is no way there is room on our shelves and on the wall for back to school at the first week of July. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And once that hits, it's boom, 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 right through to Christmas. July, back to school comes. By the time the end of August hits, we have our Halloween stuff out. By the mid-October, beginning of November, we have Christmas out. You know, by Christmas, we start getting our Valentine's stuff out. By mid-February, we have our Easter stuff. It's ridiculous. Retail is absolutely insane. The rule of thumb is usually 2 months in advance of the season. That's typically how most retail works. So that's just an FYI if you're ever wondering. You probably weren't, but I just had to get it out there because it's just ridiculous, and I can't. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyways, let's get on with some more stuff that you actually came here to hear about and see. A little administration stuff first. We do have 2 cows going on in the Crafty Momma Designz Ravelry group. We have our 1 Skein cow, which is anything at all made with 1 skein. And it can be socks, it can be sweater, well, maybe a baby sweater. It can be a shawl, it can be anything at all, really, as long as it takes up to 75% or more of your skein of yarn, you can be included into this cow. Now, this cow, we do have a hashtag on Instagram. It's hashtag CMDOSKAL. So if you post what you're working on or your finished objects with that hashtag on Instagram, I will see it. And then if you are a member of the Ravelry group, you will be given an extra entry into the drawing throughout the year. Because this is a whole year cow. We started it, I believe, in May, and it goes right to the end of December. And I'm going to be pulling winners every couple months for those. We don't have any, I don't think we have any finished objects just yet, besides the one that I did, but I can't win my own prizes, although they're very nice and I would love to. I can't win those. So make sure you get in there. We also have our socks cow, which is socks all the time. We have a chatter thread and a FO thread. I'm going to be drawing names from both of those. And my first drawing is going to be the last podcast that I do in June, which is about 2 weeks away. Yeah, I'd say about 2 weeks or so from now. So if you have not gotten in there, make sure you jump in there. We do have some stuff going on in both. And oh my God, some of the socks that you guys are knitting are absolutely amazing. And I am definitely writing down these patterns or saving them to my library, I should say, because some of them are very nice and I would love to try those out at some point. So, oh my God. You know what it is? I figured it out. I am talking too much. And when I talk too much, I start to yawn. It's got to be what it is. It's got to be. Maybe I'm just talking so quickly that my brain and my oxygen just isn't coming through quick enough, and it's causing me to yawn to catch my breath, maybe. I don't know. It's the only logical thing I could think of. I have no idea. Anyways, so we have socks all the time, chatter thread, and an FO thread. Like I said, the end of June, I'm going to be doing my first drawing for those. I believe the chatter whip thread is going to be a pattern of your a pattern. I think I'm giving a pattern away that was recently donated to the podcast. I believe it is the pineapple. Oh shoot, pineapple socks, pineapple everyday socks. I'm not positive. I should have wrote that down and I totally forgot. It's by Baba Yaya, who is Wendy. I love saying her name. It just kills me every time. So anyway, she donated a pattern. So I think that's going to be the first prize for the whips and chatter thread. And then in the FO thread, the first prize is going to be a skein of yarn and a pattern of your choice, a sock pattern of your choice from Ravelry as well. I think that's what I'm going to do for the first giveaway. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So those are both coming up in a couple weeks. So make sure if you are a sock knitter and you like to knit socks, might as well join our Ravelry group and get in on the giveaways on the CALs so you can win some stuff. Because, yeah, some pretty good stuff, I must say. If you are a yarn dyer, an indie bag maker, a pattern designer, a notions designer, anything like that that has to do with yarn, and you would like to donate to the podcast, just get a hold of me on Instagram or Ravelry. Those are the best ways to do it. And let me know you're interested and we can chat. And yeah, because I would love to help you promote your business. So, and I love giving things away. So yeah, if you're interested in something like that, just let me know. So that's it for the administration. I do have another CAL that I would like to start, but I think I'm going to wait until September because it's more of a wintry theme type thing. So I think I'm going to wait till September and start that one, but it's going to be a good one. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that for sure. Okay, I don't have any whips, or I should say I don't have any FOs. I have whips, but I don't have FOs. Somebody just tunes in and doesn't know what this is about, hearing me say I have a lot of whips. Yeah. Anyways, oh my lord. I have no FOs, but I do have a few whips. So let's get right on into those. My first whip is my socks. I am still working on those. I haven't really done, oh God, I got a hair in my face. I haven't really done a whole lot on my socks. And my daughter, being the smart aleck and just a brat that she is. For those of you that don't know, I have a 17-year-old daughter. She's seen my socks yesterday because I was working on them a little bit. And she says to me, "So that's all you got done? That's it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got a sock here." And she's like, "That's half a sock. It's going to take you a whole year to do one pair of socks." What a smart ass. Really? We'll smack her. What a brat. So anyways, I mean, she might not be wrong. I am enjoying socks, but I'm enjoying shawls more. So I knit socks here and there, but I'm having an issue because the needles are killing my finger. Oh, I got nail polish on the inside of this finger. All right. But anyway, right there on the tip of my finger where I push, because I push the needles down all the time, is getting kind of callousy, but it still hurts. Like when I knit, after I've knit like 2 rows of something, I'm like, oh my God, that hurts. I need to move and try and push on a different part of my finger. I was going to get like a thimble or something, or even maybe just a Band-Aid whenever I knit socks. Just wrap a Band-Aid around that finger, because that might help. I don't know if any of you guys have any suggestions on how to protect your finger from the pain of 1.5 needles. Let me know. I would appreciate it. And if you by any chance sell like little finger cozy things, let me know, because I'd be interested in buying some. Because yeah, I love knitting the socks, but my fingers don't as much. So I can only knit a little bit at a time before my finger gets in too much pain and I have to stop. So with that being said, here is what I have done so far for my socks. It's just a vanilla sock pattern from a YouTube video by Blooming Knitter. It's just a toe-up sock. That's got to be what it is. It's got to be my talking. I'm just going to have to shut up and show you stuff, and then you wouldn't be having to hear me yawn all the time. When I first started this episode, I started talking and I sneezed. And it was ridiculous. So yeah, I had to edit that part out. It was so bad. Anyways, here are my socks. So I'm getting a little bit. The stitch marker is where I was, I believe, at last podcast, or was I at the third? I might have been at the third pink stripe, but either way, I've got a little bit of it done. A little bit done so far. I'm really enjoying them. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with such the small like needles and pulling really tight on the sides so that I don't have any laddering. That kind of kills me, but it's all right. It's all good. So those are my socks that my daughter thinks is going to take a year for me to make. I told her how some people do 2 at a time, or some people do 2 consecutive socks. They'll do the toes, then they'll do the foot on both, then they do the heel on both. Which the heel, I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to do the heel that she shows, or if I want to do like a fish lips kiss heel. I believe that's what it was called. I just bought that pattern the other day on Ravelry, and so we'll have to try that out, I guess. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but that's my socks. They are on the Regia Arabesque color, and this here's how they're gonna end up looking all knit up. Come on, focus. There we go. They're really cute. My daughter's gonna love them. So anyways, that's that whip. And the next one has to take a I'm drinking chocolate macaroon tea by David's Tea. It's so good. I think it's one of my favorites. I think it is one of my favorites for sure. And I'm drinking it in my new mug, which is a freaking monster. Let me tell you. We were at Walmart shopping the other day, my mom, my daughter, and myself. And my mom, she likes drinking big cups of coffee. Like she usually has 2 in the morning. So she saw these mugs and she was going to get one. I'm like, you know what? I need to get one too. And I saw this saying and I'm like, me. What am I doing out of bed? I love my bed. I love sleeping. I love my bed, although there's so much to do all the time that you have to get up at some point. But now that I knit, I can actually wake up and just sit in bed for a few minutes and do some knitting before I actually get out of bed. But I had to get this mug because it is really cute. And look at the colors of those polka dots. Like that would be such a pretty color yarn with those speckles. Yeah. And the mug is almost the size of my face. Just say it, it's almost. But it's so good. Alrighty. Next, we are going to go with this bad boy. This is my Reina shawl, which I've been working on when I go to work, at the bus stop, when I'm at work waiting to work to start, when I'm on my lunch and I have about 15 minutes after I eat, I have about 15 minutes or so that I can do a little bit of knitting. So I've been knitting on that. Now I did make a mistake, but I didn't want to rip it back, so I said screw it. And I'm just going to leave it and see if there's a way I can maybe try and fix it later. But I really did not want to rip out like 4 rows to fix it, so no. I'm just leaving it. It is what it is, and I think I'm going to make this for my mom, and she really won't care if there's a hole or 2. She's whatever. So, because she loves pastel colors, so I'm thinking this shawl might be a nice one for her. So let me show you what I got done so far. I believe there's my Reina shawl coming along. It's coming along. It's doing all right. But there's where I made my little boo-boo right there. There's a little hole beside the... There we go. So that's my Reina shawl, and it is in Manos del Uruguay, Alegria, Pastel Tiza colorway. I remembered all that. I didn't have to write that down. I'm so proud of myself. Small things to me, small minds, I guess, right? These, I am knitting this on Chalgoose. Chalgoose. What am I knitting them on? I cannot see. I think these are a 4. Oh, there it is. Yes, 4, 3.5 millimeter Chalgoo. So that's what I'm knitting these on. Speaking of Chalgoo, I'm getting a little extra money at the end of the month, I think. And I think I might invest in my first set of interchangeable needles. I am so excited. I'm so excited to do that because there's so many times I want to knit something and I'm like, don't have that size needle. Nope, don't have that size needle. And I'm like, I don't want to wait to cast something on, so I just find another pattern to do with the needle that I have. And I don't really have a whole lot of needles. So yeah, I have, well, for Chalgoose, I have 1.5 for my socks. Those are a 4 and I have a 6. I think that's all I have right now for Chalgoose. So I'm thinking of getting the interchangeables. I haven't even looked to see how much they are or where I can get them or anything like that yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I appreciate it. My hair is doing some wonky stuff right now. Maybe that side will be better. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. And now I have another whip. This one is one I just cast on last night, and I'm excited to do it, but it's already given me some issues. So I'm kind of debating what I want to do. Do I want to, I don't really want to rip it out because I am loving these colors together. And I actually was able to get both of my skeins of yarn in my drawstring small size bag, which is pretty awesome, I must say. Which these will be on a shop update coming up in a couple weeks, I believe. So stay tuned for that. So I usually just fold it down like this. Anyways, I have my Sweet Georgia Smitten colorway. This is such a gorgeous yarn. My daughter's like, "Ooh, can you make this for me? I want that yarn. That yarn is so pretty. Can you make this for me?" I'm like, no. I said, "No, I will not make this for you." She goes, "But I love those colors. I want those colors." And I told her, "Well, yeah, that's nice, but it's for me." I said, "I might let you borrow it, but it's mine." And the other color, it's a 2 skein project. My first 2 skein project, which is part of the issues I'm having. I'll tell you about those in a sec. Anyways, this other one is Manos del Uruguay Fino in silver tea set colorway. It's a silver tonal. It's got a couple different shades of silver and gray and stuff in it. And it is 30% silk, 70% merino. And I think that might be part of my issue, because this sucker is slippery as hell on the needles. I don't know if it's the silk part in it or what, but oh my gosh, it is slippery and I keep sliding off my needles and I'm getting really, really upset because it's being a pain in my butt. So yeah, those are the 2 colors. I think they go really, really well together. And once you see what I have knit up so far, you'll see they are like perfect for each other. They were meant to be a pair, although they are 2 different, what's what's the word I'm looking for? Two different blends. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like I said, this one here, the gray, is merino and silk. And the other one is Sweet Georgia Tough Love Sock. So they're two totally different types of yarn, because this one here is an 80 superwash and 20 nylon. So it's two totally different, you know, yarn properties and all that stuff. But they look so good together. I just cannot not knit with these together. It has to be a pattern, a shawl together, because they just blend so perfectly. I couldn't even do this if I tried. So anyways, here it is, the girl from the grocery store. My first whole heat pattern. I'm so excited. I am so excited to do this, and it's coming out really cute already, and I'm only like on, well, the third color thing, because it goes one whole section of one color, and then it goes a couple lines of a different one, and then it goes back and forth for quite a while. And I picked the silver tea set, the gray, for the main color, because there's more in the skein of that one than there is in the Georgia, and I want to make sure I have enough for both. So that's what I'm doing. I think it looks really, really good. My issue is the ends, because the silver tea set yarn, the silk, is so slippery. I am really worried that it's just going to slide right out, and then I am going to be so pissed. I will be so mad if one day I notice and it's like not there, like it slipped through or something. I'm gonna be mad. So I gotta find a way to weave the ends in. I was trying to weave them in as I go, so I wouldn't have to worry about them unraveling, but I'm not sure if it's because of the slipperiness of the silk. It's like I'm going out anyway. Like, I'm gonna have to find a different way to weave it in, because I was weaving it in where you take the end and you kind of knit it with the new strand, but you put it in the back, so it's like every other one or whatever, and it just didn't. I can pull on it and I can see it pull the other side in, so it's obviously not weaved in properly. So I'm gonna have to fix that, which I will. I just gotta figure out how. Anyways, here it is. There we go. Get this string out of the way. Look how perfect that gray from the silver tea set blends right in to Smitten. I think it looks so good together. Look at that. And it's coming up true to color too, so it's cool. Because I like the way how the gray has, like, it's almost like stripes almost in like their own different shades of gray. And then you got the 2 rows of the Tough Love Sock. So yeah, I gotta find a way to weave in the ends, because I'm liking this. I want to continue it with this. I think it looks so pretty together. I can't wait to see how the rest of it knits up. I am knitting these on my size 4, which is a size 7. Just size 7. Hold on a sec, I gotta figure this out. I think it's a 7. Chow Goose 7s. So I was wrong. I have a size 4. No, I have a size 6, which is what I'm knitting my Raina shawl on. Where is this one? Oh, duh, it's right there. Okay, this one's a size 6, which is a 4.0. The pattern calls for a size 7, which is a 4.5. So I thought it's only 0.5. It's not really going to make that much of a difference. So hopefully it won't. Like I said, I'm absolutely loving this, the way it's turning out with the gray and then this one here and then the gray again. I think I'm going to absolutely love it. I think I'm going to love it. I just got to get used to knitting with silk because I've never knit with silk before. And it is a little bit of a pain in the butt. I will just be completely honest with you. But I am really, really liking it. And I want to continue to knit this. So I'm going to. I just got to find a proper way to weave in the ends so the silk doesn't slide through. And I'll be working on this at home a lot. A lot. So, because it's gorgeous. So those are my whips, and I'm getting really warm. I had my air conditioning on, but I turned it off because I wasn't sure if it was going to be making too much noise for you guys. So I turned it off, but now I'm starting to sweat, and drinking hot tea probably is not helping. But it's just too good not to drink. So that's it for my whips. And let's see, what do we have next? Okay, more dream knitting. So dream knitting and casting ons. Now, I still do want to do a Pure Joy, even though I chose the girl from the grocery store first. I still want to knit a Pure Joy. I just haven't decided which yarns to use. I'm starting to get a little bit more of a collection. I'm actually probably going to buy another 2 or 3 skeins coming up in the next few weeks, which I'm really excited about. I got a couple new dyers I want to try, so I'm thinking of ordering from them. And my daughter, she's so sweet. She's coming into a little bit of money at the end of the month as well. And she said she wants to buy me a skein of yarn, but it has to be under $30. And that's with the shipping and stuff. So I got to kind of see who has some good deals on or who has prices that will do that for us being Canada. She's like, you always buy me all kinds of stuff and I'm going to have a little bit of money and I'd like to buy you something. And so she said, because I'm going to buy an interchangeable set of needles and I don't need any needles, that she was willing to buy me a skein of yarn. So that is so sweet. So I gotta look for that, and then I'm gonna obviously buy myself a couple skeins of something as well. And I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna order the dye from Knit Picks, like their starter pack dye thing or whatever, just to kind of get the feel of it. I'm just gonna find a place for yarn, for bare yarn. I've been looking online and there's a few places, but I'm not really sure, so I have to try and talk to a couple people and see what they think and what stores they go to possibly, and I'll figure something out. Because I don't want to do Knit Picks, because if I have to order like 10 skeins of bare yarn or 15 skeins of bare yarn, that's going to be a lot when I have to transfer it into Canadian dollars. So I'd rather do something right here in Canada where I don't have to worry about the exchange rate, because that would be pretty penny, which would make my yarn price go up higher than I wanted to. Because I don't want to charge an arm and a leg for skinny yarn. I want people to be able to afford it and to enjoy it. So that's what's coming up this summer for me with yarn dyeing. So hopefully I will order it by the end of the month and start dyeing my first skinny yarn in July. I'm so excited about that. I am so beyond excited. You have no idea. Well, you might have a little idea. But I'm so excited about that. I can't wait. I am like, dying. I'm dying to die. I'm dying to die. So we'll see. I have so many different colorway things already. And every time, it's so funny, I'll be at work and I'll see like the sunset or whatever on the other side of the store. And I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous. I need to take a picture because that would be beautiful yarn. Is that bad? Is that like really sad? Because I think it's a little sad, but it's still good. It's still good. So where I was mainly talking before I went on this little tangent, my Pure Joy, I do want to knit one soon, hopefully. And of course, I want to knit the Little Miss Chelsea Bean shawl pattern that I won by Jen Sheelan. And if you have not seen her podcast, you have to check it out because she's pretty awesome. I want to also do the Hermione's Everyday Sock by Erica Luder, as well as the Blueberry Waffle Sock by Sandy Turner. So those are the ones for sure that I want to work on, cast on soon. As well as my own pattern, which I am so excited about. I've been kind of trying to draw it out on paper on how I would like it to look, and then I have to try and kind of interpret that into knitting. We'll see. I'm sure if I write it and nobody buys it, it's okay because I'm gonna have fun knitting it up myself. So, so that's that for dream knitting and stuff like that, casting on for now. Happy Mail. I do have one thing, and it's a good one. So I was watching the Naughty Knitwits a couple weeks ago, and they were having a giveaway for a shop called Down Sheepy Lane, which is in the UK. This mug is really nice, but with tea in it, it's really freaking heavy. Like, I feel like I'm gonna break my finger trying to hold it up with one hand. That would suck. Anyways. So one of the prompts that they had for that giveaway is to go on to her shop on Etsy and check it out. Well, I checked it out, and I fell in love with Skein yarn, so I had to buy it. See, that's what happens when you watch other podcasts and they're talking about yarn, and you gotta go check out the shop, and you see stuff you like, and then you have to buy it. It's just how it is. So this is Down Sheepy Lane, luxury hand-dyed yarn and notions. Okay, her name is Debbie Dancer. That is the cutest name ever, just saying. She's downsheepylane.etsy.com, and her email is downsheepylane@gmail.com. You can find her on Facebook and Instagram at downsheepylane. Isn't that card adorable? Why is it not? Come on, focus. Focus. I'd like to know why it's not focusing. Anyway, you get the point. It is adorable card. Adorable. And it came with, because the colorway I got was called Unicorn Frappuccino, and I love unicorns, so I had to get this yarn. And oh my gosh, she sent me a unicorn progress keeper. Look at that! How adorable is that? That is so freaking cute. I can't even. Oh, there's her card. Isn't that adorable? Look at two sheepies. They're so cute. So got that. And then on the thing, this was adorable. I've never even thought of doing something like this. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cute. So cute. So here it is. It's on her sturdy sock base. 75 blue face Leicester. This is my first blue face Leicester wool. And it's not bad. I gotta tell you, it's not bad. I like it. 25 nylon, 100 grams, which is 425 meters. It's a 4-ply. It's called Unicorn Frappuccino. Oh my God, these colors. Seriously. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. Like, look at that there, that really deep, like almost like a burgundy pink. Oh, it's so pretty. And the purples. And look at this blue. Boom. Look at that right there. Oh, it's gorgeous. And it's actually coming up pretty true to color. It's pretty accurate as far as color wise. I mean, that blue is just so pretty. And the pinks, oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty, like really. All the speckles, they're so cute. It's down Sheepy Lane. You need to check her out on Etsy. She has some really nice yarn and very affordable as well. Being in the UK and the way the exchange rate is on the UK, I expected to pay more, but I'm happy I didn't have to. And in her package, she also sent a pack of tea, which I've never had Taylor's tea. I've never had Taylor's tea. She sent me a sour cherry Taylor's tea. It's a UK tea, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna have to try this out and I'll let you know what I think. And then she sent me a couple candies where these seem like almost like a smushy toffee kind of fruit roll-up-y kind of candy, I guess. I've never heard of this. Minim Stripes. No idea. That's strawberry, which my daughter's already claimed. And this one here, I would assume this is soda because it looks like a bottle of pop. If it's root beer, I'm going to flip out because I love anything root beer flavored candy. Root beer flavor or maple flavor candy, and you've got me won over. That's it. There's not more to be said. If it's root beer flavor or maple flavor, mine. You know, this is kind of going into the chit chat area, so we might as well get on with chit chat since that's all the only acquisition I have for the week. So let's get on with chit chat. Speaking of candy, I was talking to my mom the other night and I was saying how we love Lifesavers. And at Christmas time, we used to love getting the box that had like the 4 or 5 different rolls of Lifesavers in it. But I don't like doing it anymore because they only give you the mixed ones. I loved the rum and butter Lifesavers they used to carry, but I cannot find those anywhere anymore. If anybody knows where you can get the rum and butter Lifesaver candies, let me know because I want some. And if I can't get to it myself, if you buy me some, I'll send you some money back or a bag, or I don't know. We could talk about it and figure stuff out. I'll send you some money through an e-transfer or something because I need some of those butter rum candies. Let me tell you, they're so good, and I can't seem to find them anywhere anymore. So I don't even know if they even make it anymore. But I used to love them. Oh my God, they're so good. Yep. So if you know where I can get some, let me know. So other than that, candy-wise, let's see. I haven't really been watching many podcasts the past few weeks because, well, Orange is the New Black is out. So I had to watch all 12 episodes, I think it was, of that. Seriously? I'm not going to give anything away, but why the hell did you have to end it like that? What? Really? 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 I don't have no words besides why? Why would you end it like that? That's frustrating. It's frustrating because you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. It was a really good season. I don't think it was their best season, but it was a good season. So if you're into Orange is the New Black and you're watching it, yeah, it's a good season. It's a little different, but I don't know. What other TV shows am I watching? Oh, there's a couple new ones out. One is called Date My Dad, and it's a drama. I can't remember what night it's on, but it's got Barry Watson from Seventh Heaven. He plays a single father with three Three Daughters, I believe it is. It is actually, I've only seen the one episode so far, but it's actually pretty good. So that's one I'm watching, as well as one called Star-Crossed. It's based on, I guess, Romeo and Juliet, but it's based on after the suicides and what happened to the families and stuff afterwards. So it's kind of interesting. It's interesting to see what's going to play out with that, with the Montagues and the Capulets. And yeah, it's pretty good. If you haven't checked it out, I think there's only been 2 episodes of that. So you still have plenty of time to catch up with that. It's actually pretty decent. Um, I love Shakespeare. So anything that is Shakespeare-ish type, I love. I love. Um, I really wanted to go to Stratford this summer with my daughter, take her to see a couple plays, but I just wasn't able to save up the funds for it because we have a place here in Ontario and it's a Stratford festival and they have plays. And they usually have at least a couple Shakespearean ones and then they have some other ones as well. But I've only been there twice. Once when I was in high school and once I dragged my ex-husband to it. Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. To get a guy who doesn't really know much about Shakespeare or how they talk or anything like that to go and see a Shakespeare play. It was interesting. He was like, "What did he mean by that? Huh? What did he say? I don't understand. What did he mean?" Oh gosh. It was interesting, let me tell you. But I would love to go back to Stratford Festival and check out a couple plays. Maybe I'll have to save up a little money and do it next year with her. I think that would be a lot of fun. Um, so that's all really that I've been watching. Coming up though, I keep seeing previews to The Fosters, which is a really good show, and it ended last season with you going, "Oh my God, it's so stupid. What the hell was she thinking?" That Cali girl, I'm just saying. So that's coming out soon, I think at the end of the month, as well as Big Brother USA. Love Big Brother. Love Big Brother. I am a Big Brother fanatic. I watch all the time, US and Canada. And I can't wait for the US one to come back. And I believe it's coming back at the end of the month. The last week of the month, I think. Not positive. I'll have to check that. But yeah, so I'm really excited for those two to be coming back. And there's a couple more that I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember what they were, so I wasn't able to write it down. In the next podcast, I'll talk about that. So that's it for chit chat. But I did forget one thing. I have a shop update coming. Yeah, I do. I forgot to write it in my show notes, but yeah, the bags are sitting right there on my table. So, yeah, let's do a little shop update. Okay. So I had a giveaway about a month ago, I think. I had my first Instagram giveaway, and no, it wasn't a month ago. I think maybe a couple weeks. And I give my first bag away. And what I did is I posted 6 different fabrics and I asked everyone to comment on which fabric they would want a bag made out of if they won. So what I did for my newest shop update, which I believe is coming out tonight, hopefully after this podcast and I get this uploaded and stuff, I can get these into the shop and get those going. So what I did is I took the 4 most popular fabrics and I'm bringing them into the shop. And then in a couple weeks, I'm going to bring out the other 3. So 2, 3, something like that. 2 or 3, 3 maybe. So if there's only 2 or 3, I might bring in my drawstring bags at that time as well. But so far, this here, this was the #1 asked for bag. And this is the one that the winner, her name is Fallon, I believe it is. Because I remember her saying something about like Jimmy Fallon. So I guess it's not Fallon, it's Fallon. So she wanted this owl bag and it's adorable. I absolutely love it. I think this is one of my favorite patterns that I have coming out right now. Isn't that adorable? This is my small size And you can clearly put two skeins of caked yarn in one of these bags. It's got a 3-inch bottom, so there's lots of room. Look at that sewing. Look at that. It's like perfect. Haha. I love it when they come out like that. Ooh, the other side is good too. Haha. Good job, Dawn. Pat on the back. And the fabric inside this is just a really pretty pink fabric to match the pink on the bag. So that is bag number 1. This one here was the second requested bag, which I've had in the shop before. I think I just have a medium and a notions pouch size. Medium and notions or medium and large? Medium and large, I think. It is my Zombie Wasteland bag. So this was number 2. So this one here is going to be in the shop as well. It's one of my personal favorites. And this one here comes with this really fun turquoise polka dots to match her dress. So really, really cute. Oh, and there's something I've added to the bags that I didn't have before. I have added the little tab in there. It's got the hole there, so you can string your yarn through. That looks just really wrong if you anyways. God, you can string your yarn through there if you like, or you can clip on your notions if you have them on like a keychain kind of deal. You can even put your keys on it if you're taking your knitting somewhere and you don't have anywhere to put your keys. Why not use it for that? So this is bag number 2, and these are, I believe, 8 by 10. I think it's 8 inches tall, 10 inches wide with a 3-inch base. So it's a decent size. So that's number 2. I think both of these were tied for 3. So there's this one here, which is really cute. My clipboards. So this is going to be kind of like a cute for back to school, maybe, if you're interested in something like that. Yeah, I think it is really, really cute. So it's clipboards. And the fabric I have inside this is also just that pretty pink to go with the pink clipboards. As well, it has a little inside part there, a little tab. So that is that. And the last one going in the shop, oh my god, this one is so cute. So cute. Foxes and raccoons. The foxes and raccoons. They're so cute. So cute. Now, I made a little boo-boo on this bag because I ended up doing the 4-inch bottom, not the 3. So it's a little shorter, but it's wider. So you can definitely fit 2 skeins of yarn in here as well. The fabric inside of this, my daughter was trying to claim this last night. I finished sewing it up, and she's like, that is so cute. It's mine. I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, yeah, mine. I'm like, no. And she opens it up. She goes, oh, that's so cute. That's mine. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, stop trying to steal my bags. Seriously? It's a little ridiculous. Because I'll make a bag, and my daughter's like, ooh, I like it. Mine. And then I'll make another one. My mom's like, ooh, I like that one. I want that one. Really? I'm making these for my shop people, not for you. I just don't know. Just don't know. So this one here is really cute. I think it's adorable. Look at the little foxes. They're so cute. And look at the fabric inside. I just can't even. The trees. They're trees. They're so cute. My daughter Alyssa, she just fell in love with this bag. So I may have to make her one because I'm putting this one in the shop. She's like, oh, you made a mistake on the size? Well, that's okay. I'll take it. No. No. So that is the 4 bags that are going in the shop later tonight, hopefully. If not, it'll go in tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it done tonight. So I'm all excited. I'm getting a shop update. It's been quite a while since I've had an update. So yeah, check that out. It's on Etsy, Crafty Momma Designs.etsy.com. And my ankle is really itchy, don't mind me. So that's going to be in my shop. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get it done. And wow, I think this is my shortest episode ever. 50 minutes so far. That's all right. It's all good. So yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'm podcasting next because I can't remember. I'm off on Sunday, but then I can't remember if it's Tuesday that I'm off or I'm not off until Friday. So if it's not till Friday, then it'll be a while before I get to podcast again. But that just means more time for knitting. So anyways, I guess that's all. I guess that is all for now. Hope you guys had a great day, and make sure you guys are subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up. Make me know that I'm doing a good job. Join my Ravelry group, which is Crafty Momma Designz, in the groups tab on Ravelry. Join in on that sock cal and the shawl cal, which I said both of them are ongoing all the way till December, so you have plenty of time to get yourself some stuff in there and win some prizes, which will be about every couple months. I'll be drawing some names. What else? Follow me on Instagram, CraftyMomma_73, because I am almost at the 500 mark, but I think my next giveaway is not going to be until 750 maybe. So you got a while for that. But if you ever want to keep up to date on when new things are going in the shop, when new podcasts are coming out, stuff like that, that is the place to do it. And yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's about it. Yeah, and if you are a bag maker or indie dyer, bag maker, pattern designer, notion designer, and you want to donate stuff to the podcast for giveaways, let me know because I would be honored to help promote your shops and help you get some more business. So with that being said, I guess that is it for this episode. I hope you all had a good time. So I guess that's it for today. So I hope you all have a good week. And until next time, keep on crafting. Bye! Or a yarn, notions and maker, blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. And until next time, happy crafting. Keep on crafting. That's my saying. Keep on crafting. Not happy crafting. Until next time, keep on crafting. Bye. That was so dumb. I gotta retake that one again.